one of the questions that people talk about to me is that, have you tried out to reach out to ZAOGA leadership on your plight or what happened to you? And maybe you are still bitter about what happened. Let me be frank with you. I explored all those avenues in the 7 years I tried to reach out to ZAOGA. And I wrote a letter in 2016 to Baba Guti. And I gave it to my Guti. I don't know if it reached. And I met my Guti physically in 2018. And she promised that the meeting was going to happen. Nothing happened. In 2017, I tried to reach out to Baba Guti at Beulah Park International Conference Center. That meeting was blocked. And then in 2022, I met with Winston Jaricha, the son-in-law of Baba Guti. He called me and he said, I want to talk to you. And I spoke to him. I actually was in the proximity of Baba Guti. I think it was about, we were in this room, he was in the other room. And I said, can I see Baba Guti? He said, no, you can't. And he then said that I needed to go through the protocol of the church. Mind you, I had already left the church. It is a known thing. I had resigned. And it is a known thing. Now, he asked me if I had any intention of coming back. And I told him plainly that I don't want to come back to ZAOGA. But if you want me to see Baba Guti, maybe you think there are some issues that we need to clarify, I can see him. And I was then referred to talk to Archbishop Soko, the Bishop of South Africa. And after that, I have all the emails that you can see on the screen. Archbishop Soko referred me to Overseer Mark Komba, who is an overseer for Pretoria. I don't know if he's still the overseer. They said his one was organizing meetings for Baba Guti. And then 3 weeks down the line, no meeting, no communication, no nothing. And then I sent him a message again and he said, once there is an opening, I'll hit you up. I'll call you. And nothing materialized. I was only told that Baba Guti has left the country. By then, to those that are in South Africa, they know what I'm talking about. Baba Guti was in South Africa for almost, I think, a month or so. They said he came to rest or something like that, just after his birthday. And nothing materialized. There are a lot of pictures that I saw on Facebook of people coming to meet Baba Guti. And I said, I'm not part of the church. My meeting is just to clarify. If there is any beef between us, let it be over. And nothing materialized. This year, I went through a certain pastor that I will not reveal his name because I don't want him to be ostracized for trying to organize a meeting with Baba Guti. He's very, very close to Baba Guti. He asked me to write a letter. I wrote a letter. I gave it to him. I gave it to the son of Steve Simukai. His name is Kevin. I gave him personally. He said he was the one who was driving Baba Guti. And no meeting happened. I then met the current leader, Dr. Joe Guti. And he said, I didn't know how you were dismissed at work. And I said, okay, let me explain to you what happened. This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. And said, that's very unfortunate. But what did he do? He told me that I need to repent. I need to receive Jesus. So it left me with one conclusion, which is true, that number one, these people, the Guti family, they are the most cruel people. And they don't care about the welfare of their workers. They don't care about other people. They are just using you. You wake up one day and you see what I'm saying, that I was one of the people that was frank to tell you the truth. What he told me is that they have no intention to correct their wrongs, but they have every intention to retain me as a believer and grandstand me as someone who used to insult Baba Guti and now is back. That's what they wanted. They did not have any intention to make their wrongs right. They are not willing to apologize. What they are willing is to grandstand and make me a public spectacle. I said I can't do that. I love my dignity more than anything else. I wouldn't be done that. So, I'm very clear. I have explored all avenues to seek a truce with Baba Guti and the family when he was still alive. So don't say that I am a coward. I haven't spoken. I didn't try all these avenues. I tried them for over 8 years and nothing materialized. So stop your nonsense that I am bitter or I have not followed all the proper channels. There is no one in ZAOGA that I didn't speak to solve this issue. I tried my best. They have not tried their best. They are evil. And you are yet to know it. That is the reason why they have named all things in their family Mbuya Doka's Ezekiel Guti University. Nothing about the church, but you, the church, are the ones that were working those talents to make sure that those places are built. Why do you think that the profitable institutions are named in the name of the family? Wake up and smell the coffee. You are not being blessed by being there. Actually, your gift is actually being swallowed. Show me any musician in Zimbabwe right now who was prominent and who stayed prominent, who is from ZAOGA. I'll give you a lot of examples. A lot of examples of many musicians that we have known in our yesteryears. Right now, Pastor Isa is struggling. Right now, even, what's her name? Karom Jokoro. She was duped by the guys from Ijia. And the guys, they never wanted to apologize. After charging her 100 and something thousand for her to do a live DVD concept. And they never paid her money back. A lot of musicians that came to ZAOGA, they are non-entities in this day. But I just maybe give an example. If we look at Michael Mahindiri with Emmanuel Makandiwa's church, he's going places. In terms of monetary value, what he has personally surpasses any other musician that has been known in ZAOGA by far. But he's been here for a few years. That's what a church in the context of ZAOGA or in the context of any other church does to its musicians or to the people that puts her name out there. So you be a pastor, you be whatever. They will spew you one day. And you will remember my words. That they don't really care about you. All what they care is to use your gift, suck you dry until you are finished. And then they will spew you. Say, go. Once they've sucked you dry. Even the rich people that are in ZAOGA, there is no one who has sustained his riches once they came to ZAOGA. Those that have made it they've made it outside of the church. So get this right and know that you don't have a church, you have a good shrine, and you should know that. And I'm not apologetic about it. ZAOGA is the shrine, and everyone must know that. It's not a church, it's a family business. Period.